Imagine hitting the jackpot with a $16.2 million win, only to find out your brother plots against you with a hitman. In this video, we'll go over 10 crazy lottery stories that show that winning the lottery can turn your life around, but not in a good way. Edame Urquhart's story of winning a $15 million lottery jackpot quickly turned from a dream come true into a family feud that highlighted the complexities of family trust and the harsh reality of greed. After years of persistently buying lottery tickets, Edame's persistence paid off in a big way. However, the joy of winning was soon overshadowed by a dispute that would involve the very people she trusted the most: her family. Upon realizing she'd won, Edame was overcome with excitement and joy. Due to her excitement, and perhaps a bit of naivety, she asked her son, Ronnie Orinder, to sign the ticket on her behalf and help her claim the jackpot. This decision, made in a moment of pure elation, would soon unravel into a complex legal battle that exposed the dark side of sudden wealth. Ronnie, seeing an opportunity, claimed the winnings for himself, asserting that his mother had gifted him the ticket. This claim was contrary to Edame's intentions and her understanding of their agreement. What was supposed to be a celebratory moment for the Urquhart family turned into a legal nightmare, as Edame had to fight her son in court for what was rightfully hers. This dispute laid bare the complexities of family dynamics when large sums of money are involved. Trust, a fundamental pillar of any familial relationship, was broken, highlighting how greed can corrupt and fracture even the closest of bonds. The legal battle that ensued was not just about the money. It was a painful lesson on the importance of clear communication and legal precautions when dealing with significant assets. Edame's story revealed a family torn by greed. Next, we'll see how Jose Antonio's trust in a friend turned into a courtroom battle over a $750,000 jackpot. In a saga that captures the essence of hope colliding with stark reality, the ordeal of Jose Antonio Cuatoc stands as a profound narrative. Originating from Guatemala, Cuatoc's life took an unexpected turn in 2010 when he bought a lottery ticket in Georgia, only to discover it was worth a staggering $750,000. Yet what should have been a joyous occasion soon morphed into a complex legal battle, casting a shadow over his windfall due to his status as an undocumented immigrant in the U.S. Concerned about deportation and the hurdles in claiming his prize, Cuatoc sought assistance from Eric Cervantes, his employer. Under an agreement, Cervantes would claim the winnings on Cuatoc's behalf. This arrangement, however, took a sour turn when Cervantes decided to keep the winnings for himself, sparking a legal dispute over who the true owner of the ticket was. The turning point in their legal battle came through surveillance footage from the store where the ticket was purchased. This crucial piece of evidence showcased Cuatoc buying the ticket, effectively sealing his claim to the jackpot. The jury, swayed by the undeniable proof, ruled in favor of Cuatoc. He was awarded not just the ticket's proceeds, but also $207,000 in attorney's fees and $25,000 in punitive damages, amounting to a total of less than $500,000 after taxes. However, the court victory did not spell the end of Cuatoc's challenges. He was further embroiled in accusations by Cervantes of making terrorist threats, a shadow that lingered even as he fought for his rightful winnings. Through all these trials, Cuatoc's story emerged as a testament to resilience and the quest for justice against overwhelming odds. This story not only highlights the imperative of personally claiming lottery winnings, but also highlights the critical role of legal advice in navigating such complex situations. It's a reminder of the thin line between trust and betrayal, and the undeniable value of securing one's rights through proper legal channels. After Jose's battle for justice, next is Ron Yerkes finding $1 million hidden in his paperwork. Ron Yerkes, a retired chaplain from Glen Ellen, Illinois, stumbled upon a fortune he'd unknowingly possessed for months. Amid the clutter of his desk lay a lottery ticket worth $1 million, a beacon of fortune masked by the mundane. This discovery wasn't just a stroke of luck, it was a profound reminder of the surprises that untidiness can bring and the importance of keeping track of one's lottery tickets. Ron's tale begins in August 2012, when, in an unremarkable moment, he purchased a lottery ticket. Life, with its relentless pace, swept him along, and the ticket was forgotten, relegated to a pile of paperwork on his desk. It wasn't until Ron decided to tidy up his workspace to make room for a new computer that the ticket resurfaced. Amid about 12 other tickets, this particular one held a secret that was about to change Ron's life. Checking the numbers on the Illinois Lottery website, Ron discovered his windfall. The realization was so startling that he sought confirmation from his wife, who double-checked the ticket. The couple's disbelief turned into jubilation as the truth sank in. They were millionaires. This moment of discovery was as unexpected as it was life-changing. Ron's initial decision to clean his desk, driven by a desire for organization rather than the pursuit of treasure, led to a finding that would forever alter the course of his life. In Ron's case, a forgotten ticket buried under papers held the key to a future filled with possibilities. Ron found a surprise cleaning. Next, John's win leads him to trouble, showing money can't fix everything. John Ross Jr.'s story serves as a stark reminder that money, while capable of changing lives, cannot alter inherent behaviors or predilections. Winning a staggering $2 million from the California lottery should have been the start of a new chapter for Ross, filled with opportunities and financial security. However, the windfall did not deter him from engaging in activities that would ultimately lead to legal troubles and a tarnished reputation. Ross, who was 29 at the time of his win, expressed his intention to buy a car, a common purchase among lottery winners looking to enjoy their newfound wealth. The irony, however, lay in what unfolded next. Despite having the means to afford any car of his choosing, Ross found himself entangled in a car theft ring. Just a few months after his lottery win, he was accused of assisting in a car theft, an act that starkly contrasted with the life of luxury and ease one might expect a millionaire to lead. This turn of events is perplexing and sheds light on the complex relationship between wealth and personal behavior. One might argue that Ross's involvement in car theft, despite his financial windfall, underscores a deeper issue, that money alone cannot rectify or change underlying behaviors or choices. It's a sobering realization that financial prosperity does not equate to personal transformation or immunity from the consequences of one's actions. John's story of legal trouble sets the stage for a tale of ultimate betrayal. William Bud Post III's brother crossed the darkest line for a share of the $16.2 million prize. William Bud Post III's life story turned into a cautionary tale after winning $16.2 million in the Pennsylvania lottery in 1988. What should have been a dream come true quickly descended into a nightmare, marked by greed, betrayal, and tragedy. This dramatic turn of events sheds light on the darkest aspects of human nature when faced with the prospect of immense wealth. Post-win was soon overshadowed by a series of unfortunate events that began with his own brother's unimaginable betrayal. In a chilling twist, his brother hired a hitman in an attempt to kill Post and inherit the lottery fortune. This act of treachery not only endangered Post's life, but also exposed the deep-seated greed that can corrupt familial bonds. The assassination attempt was just the beginning of Post's troubles. Despite the substantial sum he won, Post's life spiraled out of control, leading to bankruptcy within a year. His fortune was quickly depleted through a series of poor investments, frivolous spending, and legal disputes. Additionally, the constant pressure from those seeking a share of his winnings contributed to his financial downfall. Up next is Evelyn Adams, who gambled her double lottery wins away in Atlantic City, showing the dangers of addiction overshadowing fortune. Evelyn Adams' journey from lottery winner to a cautionary tale is a stark illustration of the perils of pushing luck too far. Winning the lottery not once but twice in the 1980s, Adams found herself the recipient of a staggering $5.4 million. To many, this would seem like a dream come true, a chance to secure financial stability and enjoy life's luxuries. However, Adam's story took a different turn as she ventured into Atlantic City's casinos, where the glittering promise of even greater winnings proved too tempting to resist. Atlantic City, with its myriad of slot machines, poker tables, and roulette wheels, became the stage for Adam's downfall. The thrill of gambling, the rush of risk, and the prospect of winning big drew her deeper into the world of betting. Instead of seeing her fortune as a means to secure her future, Adams viewed it as capital for her gambling pursuits, believing her luck would hold. Unfortunately, the odds were not in her favor. The casinos, designed to entice and keep gamblers playing, did just that to Adams. Her winnings, instead of growing, dwindled rapidly as she chased after the elusive win that could potentially recoup her losses. This cycle of gambling, losing, and hoping for a turnaround is a dangerous spiral that many fall into, and Adams was no exception. Evelyn lost it all in the casinos. Up next, Michael Carroll shows us how a fortune can be demolished in a literal sense. Michael Carroll's story is a vivid illustration of how sudden wealth can lead to rapid financial decline if not managed wisely. Carroll, a former garbage collector, struck gold in 2002 when he won a massive £9.7 million, approximately $15 million jackpot in the UK National Lottery. His rags-to-riches transformation was the stuff of dreams, but the way he chose to spend his fortune turned it into a cautionary tale about the destructive power of unchecked spending. Carroll, often dubbed the Lotto Lout by the British press, had a penchant for living life in the fast lane. Rather than investing his winnings in a sustainable future, he indulged in a lavish lifestyle that included heavy drug use, parties, and a series of demolition derbies. Demolition Derby, a motorsport where drivers compete by deliberately ramming their vehicles into one another until only one is left running, became a particular passion for Carroll. He reportedly spent millions on this destructive hobby, purchasing expensive cars only to wreck them for entertainment. This extravagant and reckless spending spree did not last for long. Within a few years, Carroll had squandered his entire fortune. The high life led to not just financial ruin, but also personal troubles, including run-ins with the law and strained relationships with family and friends. His tale took a turn for the worse when he was forced to sell his lavish mansion, which had become a symbol of his fall from grace, at a loss, and return to a life similar to the one he had before winning the lottery. Michael Carroll's fortune was demolished in a literal cloud of dust. But next, we'll explore the story of Billy Bob Harrell Jr., whose humble beginnings ultimately led to his downfall. Billy Bob Harrell Jr.'s story is a heart-wrenching narrative that highlights the complex relationship between wealth and happiness. After winning a staggering $31 million in the Texas lottery in 1997, Harrell's life initially seemed like the epitome of the American dream come true. However, the reality of his newfound wealth was far from the blissful future one might expect. Harrell, a humble stock boy at Home Depot, was suddenly thrust into the spotlight, his life transformed overnight. With the best of intentions, he began to use his winnings to improve the lives of his family and generously donate to his church and those in need. However, the saying, "more money, more problems," began to manifest in Harrell's life. The pressure of managing such a significant amount of money without prior experience or financial planning led to overwhelming stress and challenges. The influx of requests for money from both known and unknown parties became a constant burden. Harrell's inability to say no to these requests led to rapid financial depletion. His story emphasizes the importance of financial planning and the need to manage sudden wealth with caution and strategic thinking. Tragically, less than 2 years after his lottery win, Harrell took his own life. His story serves as a poignant reminder that money, despite its ability to provide physical comforts, cannot guarantee happiness or fulfillment. The psychological toll of sudden wealth, coupled with the lack of preparedness for its management, can lead to devastating outcomes. Billy Bob's sad tale reminds us of money's limits. Next, Jack Whitaker's story warns against showing off wealth. Let's see how. Jack Whittaker's experience after winning a massive $315 million in the Powerball lottery is a tale of caution, illustrating the perils of flaunting wealth and the vulnerabilities it can introduce. Whittaker, who was already financially well off before his win, became the subject of widespread public attention following his lottery success. His story took a particularly alarming turn following a series of incidents at strip clubs, which highlighted the dangers of being a high-profile winner. One of the most notable incidents occurred when Whittaker visited a strip club with a staggering $545,000 in cash stuffed in a suitcase. Opting to leave the suitcase in his car, he returned to find it stolen. This incident wasn't just a significant financial loss, it was a stark example of the risks associated with flaunting one's wealth in public spaces. The theft underscored the fact that displaying large sums of money can attract the wrong kind of attention, making one a target for theft and exploitation. Whittaker's strip club misadventures did not end there. In another instance, the managers of a strip club were charged with plotting to drug him in an attempt to steal another of his suitcases full of cash. These incidents collectively paint a picture of the dangers and pitfalls that can accompany sudden wealth, especially when not handled with discretion. Whittaker's story serves as a powerful reminder of the need for caution and humility in the face of newfound wealth. It highlights the importance of maintaining a low profile and being mindful of the environments in which one chooses to display their fortune. The combination of wealth and high visibility can prove hazardous, leading to situations that not only impact one's financial security, but also one's safety. After Jack Whittaker's cautionary tale, let's see how easily fortune can be misplaced or nearly thrown away. Just like Joanne and Joseph Zagami's $1 million ticket that was almost lost to the trash. In a turn of events that borders on cinematic, Joseph and Joanne Zagami of North Attleboro, Massachusetts, nearly missed out on a fortune. Their winning scratch-off lottery ticket, worth $1 million, was accidentally thrown away and only retrieved from the trash in a last-minute realization. This discovery came at a time when the couple had to cancel their vacation due to a broken refrigerator, highlighting the unexpected ways in which luck can manifest. The retrieval of the ticket was nothing short of a dramatic scene. After a fruitless trip to a casino, the realization dawned upon them that the lottery ticket was missing. Joseph's early morning rummage through the trash, followed by the disbelief and joy that erupted upon finding and scratching the ticket, paints a vivid picture of hope against all odds. Choosing to take a lump sum payment of $455,000 after taxes, the Zagamis plan to address their immediate financial needs while also promising themselves a celebration. Amidst life's roller coaster of events, from mourning to celebrating new beginnings, this windfall offered a moment of respite and joy, proving that sometimes fortune does indeed favor the bold and the forgetful. Hitting the jackpot might seem like your ticket to a dream life. But, as we've seen, the real journey starts after the win. Smart management, surrounding yourself with genuine trust, and staying grounded are the real secrets to turning that fortune into lasting happiness and security. Ready for more lottery tales? Check out our video about lottery winners who quit their jobs immediately after winning and discover the decisions that changed their lives forever.